After coming out as queer, Sophia Bush, who you might remember as Brooke Davis if you watched One Tree Hill in the aughts, started dating U.S. women's national team player and former soccer star Ashlyn Harris. Bush talked about her recent divorce, her difficulties with her now ex-husband, and, most importantly, her internal conflict with her sexuality in an interview with Glamour magazine. As I grew into my own, I felt that the LGBT community was my home since I have spent my entire life feeling so safe, respected, and loved there as an ally. As of right now, I believe queer is the best word to describe it. I have to smile to say it, and that feels pretty fantastic. In her deeply felt essay for the magazine, Bush expressed her emotions. She went on to talk about how she first got to know Harris in 2019, when the soccer player was going through her own divorce. She describes how they confided in one another during their individual trying times and found a rock of support in one another. I feel like I can breathe at last. I don't think I could express how meaningful that is. When speaking about having the guts to come out at 41, Bush remarked, "I feel like I was wearing a weighted vest for who knows how long." Let's look back at how Bush and Harris met and fell in love as we celebrate their joyful marriage. August of this year, according to Bush's Glamour column, the two got together at a conference in 2019. She reveals that they met while Ashlyn was going through a divorce with her wife, another soccer star Ollie Krieger, at the time. She doesn't go into depth about their first discussion or how they happened to run into each other. She'd been such a kind ear for those of us who opened up about our problems during a shared weekend of speaking engagements at a fancy conference in Cannes, and soon it became clear that she needed our ears too, Bush said in a letter. August 2023, Bush reached her breaking point in June 2023 and formally divorced from Grant Hughes after almost calling off her wedding in June 2022 and experiencing a string of infertility issues. Almost a year into their marriage, she filed for divorce formally in August. September of 2023. The two had been married for 4 years. Ocean, the couple's son, and Sloane, their daughter, are their 2 children. October of 2023, despite not disclosing their connection to the public, the couple went on a few dates and frequented the same social circles and friend groups. A few weeks ago, Sophia and Ashlyn went on their first dinner date, following years of friendship and social circles shared, an insider told People. November 2023, Harris responded to claims that she had an affair with Krieger while they were married, saying that although they were divorcing, they had been counseled to keep their break private. There was no mention of Bush in this Instagram note. She stated in the post, "Let me be clear, I did not step out on my marriage. Although I wasn't always entirely content in my marriage, I was always faithful." Similar to numerous partnerships, there was labor, counseling, and processing that was done. All of this was not impulsive. The post said, "We worked hard all summer to complete the separation and divorce steps that our shared agency, attorneys, and therapists had laid out for us." December 2023, Bush and Harris were spotted together at Art Basel, according to a photo uploaded by Michelle Tillou, the gallery owner. Hilary Burton, Bush's co-star on One Tree Hill, and Harris were having a great time over a few drinks at the Girls' Viva premiere. According to Us Weekly, the three were together drinking and dancing, and later that evening, Bush and Harris pack on some PDA at the after party. In April 2024, Bush came out as queer in a formal and public manner. She also penned a story about herself for the Glamour cover. Following the cover story, Harris and Bush made their official red carpet debut together on April 27 in Washington, D.C., at the White House Correspondents' Dinner.